Hi guys, I just want to show you a little bit of my healthy routine. You know, we always hear about vitamin D, that it's a hormone and it's so good for you. And I really do try to get natural vitamin D every day as much as I possibly can. You know, if the sun is shining, why not take advantage of that? It's free, it's a beautiful day today. So this is also part of my new healthy lifestyle routine is coming out into um, the the front yard, backyard, I don't know what it's called. And they have some beautiful Adirondack chairs here. And these are so comfortable, y'all, the way that they're made. And these are real solid wood, handmade Adirondack chairs. But, you know, just come out here and try to get my vitamin D every day. I don't put on any sunscreen. I don't want anything to block the vitamin D. So I do come for at least 20 minutes every day that the sun is shining, and if I'm home and I can get out here. Even if I'm at Jill's, I'll go sit in her rocking chair on her front porch. But I mean, you know, you hear doctors and especially Dr. Berg, he's always recommending vitamin D, vitamin D. So try to get it naturally from God and from the sun that he created as much as possible. So I just wanted to let y'all know that it is a free and healthy way to improve your health. And with winter coming, a lot of my subscribers suffer from seasonal affective disorder. And, you know, that's from a lack of sunshine, you know, being inside. And especially if you live up in the northwest where there's rain all the time and not much sun, especially in the winter, then I don't know if you can bank sun, bank some vitamin D like you can sleep, but it won't hurt for you to get as much of it as you possibly can and try to ward off those seasonal affective disorders, because none of us want to be sad and unhappy. We want to be happy and full of energy and full of hope and goodness. So I'm just giving y'all a little bit of more tips to my healthy lifestyle routine, and I will be back in another segment that I will attach to this. Bye guys. Okay guys, so I'm just going to show you the sidewalk because I don't want to give away the location of where I'm living. But I just want to talk to y'all about depression, and is it something that we just accept in our lives as a given? You know, whenever I first started suffering from depression, it was actually back in the mid-1990s. And it was because of thyroid disease, which went undiagnosed for 2 years. First, I was diagnosed with an overactive thyroid. So I was being treated at Ochsner Medical University there in New Orleans. We were living in Covington at the time. So the doctors gave me this radioactive pill or something to take. And I guess that was supposed to kill my thyroid. But then I don't know if I didn't follow up or what happened. But I never did get put on any type of Synthroid or levothyroxine or any type of thyroid medication. So for 2 years I was very, very depressed and basically bedridden. And there even came a time to where I couldn't even walk. I was so depressed and so weak and sick. So I ended up going to a female psychiatrist, and she's actually the one who diagnosed me. She checked my thyroid, and she said, Glenda, I don't even know how you are alive. She said, you have no thyroid function. So she put me on the Synthroid, the 0.137 micrograms. This was in about, I guess, early 1990s, maybe the end of 1989. I don't know the exact date. But after I started taking the thyroid medicine, then I started getting better, you know, physically. But my depression did linger on. Now, I do attribute my depression to, you know, the thyroid trouble. But then as it got better, and then over the years, I started feeling depressed again. And even during my teenage years, I suffered from depression. But you know, I really didn't know what it was, being a teenager and living out there in the sticks of South Mississippi. Nobody taught much about depression, and, you know, there were no serotonin selective reuptake inhibitors to take back then. So anyway, what I'm getting at is, those of y'all who suffer from depression, don't give in to it. Fight it as much as you possibly can. You know, y'all have heard me talk about vitamin D millions of times. Look at the beautiful roses here. They're going to soon be gone. And how it is a hormone, and it does affect your mood. So I remember a female psychiatrist that I was seeing after Jeremy died, and, you know, every 4 weeks when I would go back to her, I would say, you know, the medicine's not working. The medicine's not working. What are these called, y'all? Pampas grass? So she would change it, and then I would go back, you know, a couple of months later, and she would change it again, and I just was not getting any better. And one day she just looked me right in the eye and she said, Glenda, there's no pill in the world that's going to get rid of your depression. She said, the only thing that's going to help you is exercise. And y'all, the very next morning, I went to the YMCA and joined it and started going to this senior exercise class. It was a chair exercise class. And you know, all the participants would sit in a chair and exercise, and I started feeling better. I mean, I really, really started getting better. Just, you know, and I did eventually get off of the antidepressants. All they were doing was making me fat anyway. I gained about 60 pounds while I was being experimented with those antidepressants. So, you know, my advice to you is take your health into your own hands and do something about it. Don't just give in to your depression and let it consume your every waking moment, and which isn't much when you're depressed because you want to sleep all the time. Don't give in to it. Fight it. Fight it with every ounce of your being, and don't, you know, just don't think that there's going to be a pill that's going to cure it, because there's not. You have to have exercise, you have to have fresh air, you have to have sunshine, you have to put your body in a place of positivity. And, you know, watch YouTube videos about positive thinking and ways to improve your life. And just take matters into your own hands, y'all, and you will get well, I promise. Because I did. And y'all know I have overcome a lot in my life, and I'm just not going to let any of it set me back ever again. Thank you for listening to me. Just know how much I love you. Please subscribe if you're passing through, and go ahead and hit the like button. Even though you can't see the likes and dislikes, I can, and so does YouTube. And just know how much I love you guys. And please subscribe, and y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.